What's up, guys? How we doing? How we doing? Hope you all are doing well today. Getting started here in just another minute, waiting on a few more people to jump on in. Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate you, brother. Hope we pull some kings for you. Does look like all teams were sold and paid for, so thank you guys so much for that. We do have two more breaks, though, coming up. We have Optic Football Hangers scheduled at 5 Eastern and more of the new Hoops 2021. We got two megas breaking at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. I believe the auctions for those have ended, but if you're looking to grab any last-minute squads and you're new to the channel, make sure you check out our Discord. I do post all unsold, unpaid-for teams on the Discord before we go live. And I will drop that link in the chat for you guys now. That is where you can find all the teams that either didn't sell or I did not get paid for on the eBay. And that is for all breaks today and in the future. But without further ado, we have 10 fat packs of the new 2021 Hoops Basketball. All cards will ship. Good luck, everybody. Let's see if we can pull some fire for you guys. Second break of 4 today. I got you, Noto. Shouldn't be a problem, my friend. First fat pack, we got MB3, Cam Johnson, TJ Warren, Zell, Basley, CJ McCollum, Donnie, John Wall, Kendrick, Torrey Craig, and second year, Zion Williamson for the New Orleans Pelicans. The last team's just sold on Discord, fam. We do have another hoops break in an hour that has some teams available. We got Brooke Lopez, Willie Cauley-Stein, RJB, Markieff Morris, KD, J. Rich, OG, Bob Covington, Jarrett Culver, and there's an explosion of Ricky Rubio for the Suns. There's frequent flyers of Big Ben Simmons for the Sixers, Vanity of Steph for the Warriors, and Lights Camera Action Hollow of Giannis for Milwaukee. There you go, Mark. There's Stanley for the Pacers, Ramsey for the Kings, Poku for your Thunder Noto, Okoro for the Cavs, Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons, and Nawara for the Bucks. Closing out our first fat pack. No, Basley's a rookie, 1920. So this would be second year Basley. Second fat pack. There's Giannis, Thad Young, Clay, Dwight Howard, Dinwiddie, JoJo, Austin Rivers, KP, JJ Redick, Jason Tatum. There's Lonnie Walker, DeAndre Ayton, Melo, Devontae Graham, Steven Adams, Triple J, Joey Ingles, Bertans, Bam Adebayo, MPJ. There's an explosion of Cody Zeller for the Hornets. And Lights Camera Action AD for the Lakers. Frequent Flyers, Zach LaVine for doubles. And we have Slam, Hollow, Kobe Bryant for the Lakers. Congrats, LA. Beautiful card. Then we have Tillman for the Grizz, Woodward for the Kings, LaMelo for the Hornets, Azubuike for the Jazz, Malachi Flynn for the Raps, and Oturu for the Clips. Closing out our second fat pack. Number 3. Yeah, that's a big boy hit, Brandon. Will the Thrill, Drum, Lonnie Walker, DeAndre Ayton, Melo, Devontae Graham, Steven Adams, Triple J, Joe Ingles, Bertans, Dwight Powell, Derek Favors, Marcus Smart, Marcus Morris, Dame Dalla, Kobe White, Marquise Chris. There is Shake Milton, Terrence Davis, Okogie. There's an explosion of Eric Gordon for the Rockets. Frequent Flyers of AD for the Lake Show. Lights, camera, action, Giannis for Milwaukee. Class of 2020, and Anthony Edwards for the T-Wolves, the Ant-Man. Kyra Lewis for the Pellies. Precious for the Heat. Balmato for the T-Wolves. Tyrell Terry for the Mavs. R.J. Hampton for the Nuggets. And Nick Richards for the Hornets. Closing out our third fat pack. Yes, we got the ball, Lauren. We got the ball. As mentioned, this is our second break of 4 today. We have the new Donruss Optic Football, 5 hangers coming up next, scheduled for 5 Eastern. And then we have 2 mega boxes of 2021 Hoops Basketball, scheduled for 5:30 Eastern to close out all evening. And I will post those unsold unpaids on the Discord before we go live. Then we'll be back at it again tomorrow at 4:30 with 4 more breaks to close out our week. I believe we have more of the new Hoops Basketball and Hoops Premium, if I'm not mistaken, for tomorrow. Breaking a couple of megas of that. And back at it next week with new Hoops and Optic Football. If you like Hoops Premium, we're getting toward the end of those breaks, so make sure you jump on in tomorrow. Those will probably be the last megas that I break. I think I have fat packs up for, or cello packs up for next week, but that's about it. All right, fat pack number 4. McCollum, D. Mitch, John Wall, Kendrick, Torrey Craig, Christian Wood, Mo Bamba, D-Book, Depot, Malik Monk, Tobias Harris, Ibaka, Lulu, Jackson Hayes, Gordon Hayward, PG13, Giannis, Thad Young, there's Clay, Dwight Howard, an explosion of Jay Rich for the Sixers. And we got jersey swaps of Rui and Utah Watanabe, that is. And that'll be random at the end of the break between the Wiz and the Grizz. And Slam, Anthony Davis for the New Orleans Hornets. I got to check. I always forget if that goes to the Pels or Charlotte. I'll check that. That'll go to whoever it goes for, though. There's a Cole Anthony arriving now for the Magic. Sabin Lee, rookie for the Pistons. McDaniels for the T-Wolves. Vernon Carey for the Hornets. Zeke Naji for the Nuggets. There's a Wiseman for the Warriors. And Kyra Lewis for the Pelicans, closing out our 4th fat pack. Yep, that goes to the Pels. Makes sense, seeing as AD did play for the Pels. Number 5. We have Scary Terry, Jeff Teague, Harrison Barnes, Rudy Gobert, TBJ, KPJ, Rudy Gay, Luke Kennard. There's Jonathan Isaac, Kelly Oubre Jr., OG, Bob Covington, Jared Culver, Ntilikina, Montrezl Harrell, Bledsoe, Zach LaVine, Steph, Brown base for the Lakers, Jared Allen. There's an explosion of Hernan Gomez for the T-Wolves, Lights, Camera, Action, Siakam for the Raps, Vanity of Harden for the Rockets, and we got another Slam, White Chocolate for the Kings, Jason Williams, nice one. There's another Poku for the Thunder, Okoro for the Cavs, Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons, Nawara for the Bucks, Jalen Smith for the Suns, and Denny Avija for the Wiz, closing out our 5th fat pack. Let us see number 6. We have Clarkson, Brad Beal, Iggy, DeRozan, Thonmaker, Aaron Gordon, Aaron Baines, Jeremy Lamb, Scary Terry, Jeff Teague, Kemba, Sweet Lou, Wes Matt, Gafford, Kevon Looney, AD, DeAndre Jordan, Thibault, Kyle Lowry, Eric Gordon, purple of Aaron Gordon for the Magic, frequent flyers, LeBron James for the Lakers, vanity of Ingram for the Pelicans, and slam hollow Zion Williamson for the New Orleans Pelicans. Nice card. Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons, Noir for the Bucks, Jalen Smith for the Suns, Avija for the Wiz, Okongwu for the Hawks, and Sabin Lee for the Pistons. Closing out our 6th fat pack. And if we got the Lakers buyer in the room, or the Lakers buyer in the break, in this room we have a buyer for the Kobe. Not a bad couple of fat packs. There you go, Brand. Congratulations, brother. Always happy to see people getting what they want. All right, fat pack number 7. We have Dragic, Gary Harris, Deli, D. White, D. Rose, Fultz, SGA, Whiteside, Valanciunas, Dwayne Bacon, D. Fave, Marcus Smart, Marcus Morris, Dame Dalla, Kobe White, Marquise Chris, there's Shake Milton, Terrence Davis, Okogie, and we have ink. Great Significance Auto, Jalen Horde for the Blazers. And there is a Explosion Rookie of Precious Achiuwa for the Heat. Nice one for Miami. And Slam, Ja Morant for the Grizz. Nice card. There's a Lights Camera Action Hollow of Clay for the Warriors. And Class of 2020 Wiseman for the Warriors. We got Trey Jones for the Spurs. Quick for the Knicks. The number 1 pick, Ant-Man for the T-Wolves. Sadiq Bey for the Pistons. Tyler Bey for the Mavs. And Theo Maledon for the Thunder. Closing out our 7th fat pack. Number 8. Dame Dada. Kobe White. Marquise Chris. There is Shake Milton. Terrence Davis. Okogie. Kevin Knox. THJ, Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Buddy Hield, Duncan Robinson, Paul Millsap, Tristan. There's LMA, Blake Griffin, Fournier, CP3, Miles Turner, Brandon Clark, Explosion of Bogdanovich for the Kings, and we got Slam of AI for the Sixers. Nice one. Lights, camera, action of the Beard for the Rockets. Frequent Flyers, Braun again for the Lake Show. There's Nesmith for the Celts, Obi for the Knicks, Maxey for the Sixers, Bain for the Grizz, Stanley for the Pacers, and Ramsey for the Kings. Closing out our 8th Fat Pack. Number 9. No, the Morant was the base. The base slam, but you'll get to see it in the hit recap. We have Miles Bridges, Gallo, Dylan Brooks, Bogdanovich, Thomas Bryant, Jimmy Buckets, Will the Thrill, Andre Drummond, Lonnie Walker, DeAndre Ayton, Karis LeVert, Big Ben, Marc Gasol, Russell Westbrook, D'Angelo Russell, Julius Randle, and second year Zion W for the Pelicans. There is Brook Lopez, Willie Cauley-Stein, RJB, purple of Marc Gasol for the Raps, and there's a Ja vanity plates for the Grizz. Lights, camera, action of Trey for the Hawks, and jersey swap. Trey and Ja. That'll be random off at the end of the break between Atlanta and Memphis. There's Desmond Bain, rookie for the Grizz. Cassius Stewart for the Pacers. Ramsey for the Kings. Poku for the Thunder. Okoro for the Cavs. And Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons. Closing out on 9th back. 10th and final. We have Melo, Devontae Graham, Steven Adams, Triple J, Joey Ingles, Bertans, Bam Adebayo, MPJ, Colin Sexton, MB3, Markieff Morris, KD, Jay Rich, OG, got Bob Covington, Jarrett Culver, Ntilikina, Montrez, Eric Bledsoe, Zach LaVine, Explosion, Dwayne Bacon for the Hornets. And we got the base version, Slam, Zion Williamson for the New Orleans Pelicans. Slam, base, and hollow. There's a frequent Flyers of Giannis for Milwaukee. Arriving now, Vassell for the Spurs. Nowara for the Bucks. Jalen Smith for the Suns. Denny for the Wiz. Okongwu for the Hawks. Saban Lee for the Pistons. And Jaden McDaniels for the T-Wolves. To close it out, I am going to put together a hit recap for you guys with some of our bigger hits from the break. All right. Some of our bigger hits from the break. We got base of Brown for the Lakers and 2 second-year base of Zion W for the Pelicans. Frequent flyers of Giannis for Milwaukee and 2 of Brown for the Lake Show. Arriving now, Vassell for the Spurs and Cole Anthony for the Magic. Vanity, we got Ja for the Grizz and Curry for the Warriors. Class of 2020, Wiseman for the Warriors and Edwards for the T-Wolves. Lights, Camera, Action, Hollow of Clay for the Warriors. Base of Giannis for Milwaukee. Trey for the Hawks and a Hollow of Giannis for Milwaukee. Bigger base rookies. We have Desmond Bain for the Grizz, Nesmith for the Celts, Obi for the Knicks, Maxey for the Sixers. There's another Desmond Bain for the Grizz, Quick for the Knicks, Ant-Man for the T-Wolves, Sadiq Bey for the Pistons, Maladone for the Thunder, Denny 3 times for the Wiz, Wiseman for the Warriors. There's Jalen Smith for the Suns. That's what I was thinking, Brendan. We couldn't get you that Hallie. We got you a bunch of the other guys for the Kings, though. There's Okongwu twice for the Hawks. Hampton for the Nuggets. Precious for the Heat. Okadu 3 times for the Cavs. And LaMelo for the Hornets. We got an explosion rookie of Precious for the Heat. Great significance auto of Jalen Horde for the Blaze. And our slams, we got AI for the Sixers, John Morant for the Grizz, Jason Williams for the Kings, AD for the Pelicans, New Orleans, a base of Zion for the Pelicans, a hollow of Zion for the Pelicans, and a hollow Kobe Bryant slam for the LA Lakers. And we do have 2 cards to random jersey swaps of Rui, Utah, and then Trey and Ja. So I'm going to do these right now. Take you guys over to random.org on a magical journey. We will roll some dice to see how many times we're going to random our list. And 9 times. We'll do the Rui, Utah first, since we pulled that one first. So we got Memphis and Washington. And whoever's up top at 9 will get that card. Ninth and final. That is going to Washington on the Rui, Utah. And then we have Atlanta for Trey and Memphis for Ja. Same thing, 9 times, whoever's up top. Ninth and final, going to Atlanta, or I'm sorry, going to Memphis. Memphis on the Ja and Trey. All right, guys, that is going to do it for the break. We will be back on in 5 minutes with Optic football hangers, and I will make those unsold unpaids available to you guys on Discord in 3. Thank you guys so much for joining as always. Peace and love all.